jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da! It's gone.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Benjamin, and today we are going to look at a rather controversial stock, Coinbase. And as the intro might have summed up for you, it is a very interesting company, and it lost a lot of valuation in the tech bubble which burst in the last 2 years. So yeah, most of you may remember that Coinbase listed its stock right around when the most cryptocurrencies peaked last year, and it was valued at a little bit less than 100 billion back then, and I remember this as a very funny time because it never even crossed my mind that I would buy at this high prices, and as it was pretty interesting to watch what the company pulled off in the last months, and it lost, I think, no more than 92% of its value, and it's very interesting as of now. And I prepared a lot of charts for you guys today, and we are going to look what is the current situation in this company. So yeah, like I talked, it last April 21 was the IPO, and since then the stock fell by nearly 93%, as you can see here, and we bottomed last December when, as you may know, the cryptocurrency market gained some momentum in the last weeks and months and could recover a little bit. So yeah, as the chart suggests, we established a cycle wave 1 right here at around $430. This was the absolute top, the all-time high, and since then Coinbase established a rather short wave A, complex wave B, and the most damage as usual was done in wave C. We crashed from $370 right here to a little bit more than $32. This was a really harsh correction, but it may not be news for anyone here. Most tech stocks suffered very hard in the last year, and Coinbase, of course, wasn't an exception. So, and for the most experienced Elliot wave traders, I counted this wave C through for you guys, and as the chart suggests, we formed multiple bearish 1-2s down up here, and this whole momentum unloaded, and this was the peak of the selling pressure in May 22. And I remember that the insider, I think it was Frederick Ernstham, who bought down here, and this marked the bottom by nearly a few dollars, and we rallied back here to at least a few more than $100. And back then I remember that this was just a very free way upward movement, and I just knew that this would result in an even lower price, and then this happened. We bottomed out at $32 last December. There are some good news to talk about today and some bad news, and so that you guys have a better view of this, I want to switch to the short-term chart. We're going to look at the Coinbase from the 4-hour perspective. I discussed this count with my colleagues, and we came to the conclusion that we count this upward movement as a bullish wave 1, and we estimate that we are still in a wave 2. We announced on our TradingView account that we went long at exactly February 10. This was a Friday at this price, and since then we are holding this position and aren't planning to close it anytime soon. And as the chart shows, we believe that this was a wave A, this was a wave B, or probably it's possible that we could extend wave B a little higher, but this doesn't change our primary perspective of that we are going to correct a little bit lower into wave C. I marked a buy zone for everyone here who wants to participate for in the next wave 3. The retracement was set from 0.5 retracement until a 0.786, sorry. And if the price should continue to decline lower, I think we are going to add another position here, but this decline wouldn't change our long-term perspective that we are going to see higher prices in this stock again. And like I stated before, it is possible that this was some kind of C wave. This would mean it was a flat, and wave C wouldn't have extended below wave A. And this would mean that we are going to rally directly to $140. So yeah, this is the most important thing to keep in mind in the next days. It will of course be interesting to watch how the crypto market will react in the upcoming days. And for the more long-term view, we estimate that a wave 3 will top out at $144, and as always, this orange zone represents the perfect price levels of wave 3 and wave 5. And as you saw on the long-term chart, we believe that this will be a macro 1, and then we will establish a macro 2. So yeah, but just keep in mind thus that this was the absolute low, and we shouldn't by any means drop below this level again. This would mean very bad news for us, but personally I don't estimate that we are going to see these prices anytime soon. And for the more long-term outlook, most of you may find this very conflicting to even think about prices above $400 again, but if we are going to see another bullish cycle in the cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think it's absolutely possible that Coinbase will recover also. And like I stated in the last Palantir update, the situation is pretty much the same in Coinbase. This wave B high from last November is a very, very important resistance, and Coinbase really has a lot of work to do, and we are going to need to push push above this level. It's a very, very important resistance, and if Coinbase doesn't manage to break above this high, then the chances are pretty high that we are going to establish some sort of complex correction. But to be optimistic, I think that a cycle wave 3 target is possible at right around $600. I know it may seem very unrealistic that this will happen anytime soon, but if Coinbase manages to capitalize on the next bull run and extend their services, especially in the US, and get properly regulated by the SEC, then I think it's pretty possible that we are going to see these prices again. So just keep this chart in mind that we are going to possibly see another correction in wave C, but keep this wave 3 in mind that then we are probably going to see prices above $100 again. If you should have any questions regarding this chart, just leave them in the comment. I will answer them gladly, and see you guys next week. Goodbye.